scarred for life, but I'm set for life, and I'm set for life, but I'm scarred for life, and I'm coming at you. I'm fucking crazy. I'm fucking psycho, fucking insane. That's the fucking chorus right there.
You nailed it, dude. You nailed it. You nailed it, and you visually transformed into fucking Joe Rogan. There,
You
dude.
did.
You fucking,
Oh, Joe Rogan. Yeah.
yeah,
Okay.
you did. You visually transformed
That's
yourself into Joe Rogan. It was amazing. What?
Hello
What?
there. Hey.
What?
How what?
What?
What the? A surprise party. You guys are too much.
Hello,
Yeah.
world.
Hello, world. Hello, Hand to K-Rock. Hello,
Yeah.
world.
Hey, you and this away.
And yo, and yo, and yo, and yo, and yo.
No, you don't.
So what's up, everybody? Everybody.
Everybody.
Welcome back to the big room.
Hey, the bottom rig room.
You've missed us for all week. We've gone on adventures.
We have.
Yes, indeed. We've met amazing people. We've gathered amazing stories on, or some may say amazing. Is that copywritten? Amazing stories? Amazing stories? I think it is, right? Did they kick us off already?
I think you're allowed to say the words.
All right. How about strange tales?
You can say the words.
Strange brew.
Strange brew. A lot of strange brews I'm looking forward to hearing about. As well as you. Welcome back to the big room.
Woo.
Good on ya.
Great to see you, bros. Everybody's alive and well today. Hope everybody out there in viewerland is also
Hope none of you
doing well,
dying.
doing great.
Hope none of you died.
Hope none of you
last
died
week.
since we saw you last. And you've been stuck on the internet with no
And you're just a ghost in the machine.
That's
Hey, somebody
sad.
asked me a question.
Hey, Adolf, what are you drinking?
Oh, thank you, guys. So tonight we are doing a variety pack of the
Viva
Victory.
Variety.
Not one of my favorites, but Slay Domenico is in the house.
Yay.
And she likes the Sour Monkey. It's brought up last show.
That's
So-
right. I think I have one left in the
I
refrigerator.
cannot drink a whole night of Sour Monkey, but they did have the 15-pack. There's a couple. There's an all-day IPA. There's a hazy IPA.
Slay.
And there's,
What you
and there's
say?
Slay.
What you say?
Yeah, I did try one of the Sour Monkeys at the beer fest. And,
Okay.
Yes, Beer Fest.
But I was already 10 or 11 beers in.
Uh-huh.
And let me tell you something. The sour beer after 10, 11 beers of drinking, just all of a sudden come out of left field, sour beer. Everything in your system just goes, no, why? Why is that happening? Was that intentional? Did you mean to put that in your mouth? I better swallow it.
And then did you swallow 8 ounces more?
No, about 5 ounces of it.
Yeah.
I had to give it its due run, just make sure. And I'll try it again at some point from a blank slate at the beginning of something.
You mean blank, like blackout drunk?
Blackout drunk slate.
Blank slate.
Yeah. Yeah, we go. Let me try one of them Sour Monkeys again.
Sour monkey.
But yeah.
Fly with you, flower monkey.
But man, it was I had a great time. Nobody got stupid drunk.
Okay, Lily.
Lily got a little drunk, but not super drunk, not fall down drunk.
So you gotta give a little more story than that.
Drunk.
Set us up. Drunk. Set us up. So you go to a beer fest.
Yes, there was a beer
fest at
Stage AE down in North Shore, Pittsburgh. And we went down there.
Paint the story, baby.
Me, Hand to K-Rock, Dave D.
Dave D.
Well,
wow.
our Dave D.
Oh, that's right. The other Dave D.
Yeah, the other Dave D. Not
Damn
Riggedy.
wrong. All right.
Not Riggedy.
We had you on that side last time.
Yeah, not Riggedy Sizzle. But our Dave D. Phone call coming in. Looks like it might be work. Hold on a second.
Work.
Well, then I'll continue.
Hello.
King Ad Hoc and Slay were at the beer fest, and it was a great time. How was your what was your takeaway from that, Slay? How did you feel about
what's the Slay takeaway? We're gonna have a segment called the Slay takeaway.
Ooh, Slay takeaway.
I thought it was like the funnest time. I got to meet the gang and everything like that. Get drunk.
Yeah.
Listen to music. It was nice.
Oh, there was bands. That's right.
Yeah.
So tell us about the music.
Well, it was just like top 40s.
Yeah, it was just like all the top stuff.
Bunch of cover tunes,
top 40 type hits.
Okay.
They did a good job, and there was just tons of people there. I don't know how many thousands of people there, but there were thousands.
We got there. Me and K Rock and Dave and Lily got down there early. We got down there like around 3 and got our tickets ahead of time. Our wristbands. If you checked in between 2 and 4, you were able to get your wristbands, and then they opened the gates or like 6:15.
Mm-hmm.
We were able to get in even earlier than the early folks. So we went there and then went to a place called the Foundry down on the North Shore for some food. And
I feel like we've been there before. The Foundry.
I've been there. I was there once before. I don't know if I've ever been there with you, but it's a nice little place.
Didn't we go there after Tenacious D?
No, didn't we go? Did we go to the Foundry? No, we didn't go to the Foundry. Did we?
No, we didn't go to Foundry after Tenacious D.
Oh, okay.
No, I think we went to. Was it Southern Tier? Is that down there?
No, it was. We went to.
Looked like a Foundry.
It's the same place that it was in. It's I'm pulling a blank, but it's the same place that it's Bar Louie. It's Bar Louie.
Bar Louie.
Oui, Louis. Don't make me do this. I cannot.
Bar Louie's gone at the waterfront now. They shut down over the COVID.
Oh.
Yeah, They're gone from the waterfront.
Son of a gun.
But no, the Foundry is a nice place. We got to sit outside, and didn't drink any beers there, and but had some good hearty food. Lily had a steak, a little ribeye, and some French fries and stuff. I had some gnocchi.
Eat a couple sponges from the kitchen.
I ate some gnocchi. It's essentially sponges from the kitchen.
Right, gnocchi.
They were delicious sponges.
Sponge balls.
Yeah, and Dave had something else. I don't remember. Chicken caprese. Yeah, chicken caprese. It was all good.
Caprese surprise.
Well, the gnocchi is a good call because it's like spongy little nuggets of potato bread.
And
sounds sleepy.
I had like a little sampling of that. They didn't, that was left over, so I got to enjoy that. And then she and I went across the street and got some. She got a nacho platter, and I got something. It was like it's like kind of like it's not a bolognese, but it's pasta in a red sauce with some shrimp and sausage in it.
Shrimp.
And spicy. It was really good. I can't remember what the name of it was, but it was good. And then we went in and had a great time. And she got hit on like constantly.
Of course.
Well, yeah.
but it was only by girls. So thank goodness. Like, I didn't feel like the need to fight, at any time. Like it wasn't guys coming up and like disrespecting me. It was girls just being like girly and just like, you're so cute. I love your hair. I love your purse. And I love this. And it was like that back and forth. Pretty much.
It took us a while to. We didn't actually meet up again until like 8:30. With the whole group.
Crew boodle.
Yeah, we roamed around. Because we got in early, and then Dave. There's a cigar thing that was going on. Dave had himself a cigar.
Oh, he did that. He do that. Yeah, that's right.
It was some kind of a charity thing, like selling cigars for disabled veterans.
How many cigars you can stick in your
But
what do they call that?
But it's
did he win for charity?
He
for the kids.
For charity. For the kids. For the kids. Makes it okay.
Yeah. We did that, and we had
whatever good reason you need, baby.
Ironically, we also did cigars afterwards. We went to
Burn.
That's
the Burn. We went to Burn. Yeah, Patel's Burn. Great club,
Burn, baby.
Great club.
Okay.
Gee, you got it. Like you and Rebecca should come there sometime. We should all go.
What happens at the Burn? Bernie Sanders rally?
It's great. They have different VIP like levels, but it was just packed like a really like a cool dance floor, but just like more like it was all age people, but everybody was dressed up. You know, it wasn't t-shirts and stuff. And then
definitely a higher class type.
Yeah, it was a high class kind of vibe, and it's basically a Scotch bar, you know.
Oh,
and
nice.
you know, whiskey, Scotch, stuff like that. They had tequilas.
Gin.
And in the back, there's a separate room that has a nice selection of cigars and these guys that help you. Like everybody,
like 3-piece suits
smoke them,
and stuff.
help
It was
you
all dapper and everything.
Yeah, it was really cool.
Nice.
So we got, you know, we picked out a nice one that was, you know, not too thick that we could share and just not have any leftovers by the end of the night. And we enjoyed it. We had a great time. Had some whiskeys.
Lily loved it. Lily had a great time.
Jameson's.
Yeah, Lily had a great time overall.
Lily had a great time. Right on.
Yeah.
Did you walk away a changed man?
He had a bunch of different beers.
Dude, he's not well. Yeah, but he came in with a really good perspective. Surprisingly well-adjusted perspective. Like I was really psyched that he, you know, became the person that he became without, you know, a lot of ideally he would have more guidance from our awesomeness, but he didn't really have that in the past few years. But man, he turned out to be a great person. I definitely would want to see more of him. I hope he comes out more often. I hope we get to spend more time together. And I think that the time was good enough that I think he's going to feel propelled to do so.
Good.
No, he was talking about, you know, like he wants to talk to his friend Donnie. You know, his friend. You know, they've been friends since they were. I don't remember.
Yeah, Hoodliner.
Hoodliner. Yeah.
Yeah. You know, just what a crazy last name you just made up.
Yeah, Donnie Hoodliner. Yeah, that's right.
That's a made up name, of course.
That's totally made up. But he
it's
wants to talk to
putting
him.
eyeliner.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, man, that'd be great if we could come out here and get roommates and move out to Pittsburgh, and 2 of us, that'd be fantastic. I'm like, heck yeah, man, you know, if you need help at some point, you know, let us know. You know, you got to support the crew out here, and you know, and he's like, oh man, I love it out here. He was sitting at the Foundry when we were eating, and he just leaning back and he's looking at the river because you could see the river from where we were sitting. He was like, man, you know, guys, like it just feels so good, like to be out of Johnstown. Like, just to be out of Johnstown, like get like a new perspective on things. Like I look around here, man. I look at the river and all these trees, and I know I'm in the big city now. I'm hanging out with you guys, and you know, doing some adult stuff. And I was like, yeah, man,
like an alcohol festival.
Responsibly. Of course.
Right. Adult stuff.
And he picked out, he was like, he really liked the one Triple Belgium that we had, which was nothing at all like a Budweiser or a Coors, you know. And I told him, like, hey, the one downside to this festival might be you might go home and be ordering a Budweiser and just going, this tastes like water. Why am I drinking this? Why am I drinking Budweiser again now? I don't even understand what's going on here. So we made sure he tried some Victory and some Gold stuff that we knew he'd be able to find at a local brewery or
have had him.
Yeah. You know, so but yeah, he definitely enjoyed himself. And I don't remember if we told you guys the crazy story that happened before we met up with Ad Hoc and Domenico. But at one point, we're on like our third, because before what we did the whole night was we took up different locations and we would sit there, and then mainly Dave and Lee would run to the where the location was that was nearby, get the beer, bring it back over, and we'd hang out stationary. Well, we were at our third location, which was, I don't know, 20 yards away from the Porta Johns, where all the Porta Johns were. And my back is to this little like wooded area where there's some trees and shrubbery and
Shrubbery.
And we're sitting there,
Right.
and the four of us are there, me and K-Rock and Lily and Dave, and we go, okay, hey, we're gonna, let's get some beverages. And K-Rock says, well, hell, I'm gonna go and look for my, because as a designated driver, she gets a free non-alcoholic beverage. Yeah, free non. So she went off in search of lemonade and stuff. She's like, I'm gonna go do this. So Dave and Lily got the drinks. We're sitting there hanging out. Karen takes off. A couple minutes after she leaves, Dave all of a sudden goes, oh my God. And he grabbed his cell phone. I was like, what? What's going on? He goes, wait. And he goes over my shoulder and takes a picture. And there is a tiny, smallest one I've ever seen in my life, bunny rabbit that has come out of the shrubbery and is behind us, just looking around like, what the hell? What the hell is going on?
It's like Lily.
What the hell is going on? So he bolts from the shrubbery to underneath my wheelchair.
No way.
So he's under my wheelchair and he's just
follow the white rabbit.
Like totally taking shelter under my chair. He's there for maybe 3 or 4 minutes.
Wow.
And we're like, what are we gonna do with this? What's gonna happen here? So then he starts to bolt out into the crowd. And at this point, there are hundreds of drunken people walking by. This bunny's going to be...
Awesome.
There's no way this does not become a bunny jelly in moments.
Yeah.
And so Lee kind of puts his feet together, and the bunny, runs right up to Lee's feet and stops there. Dave comes over and kind of herds the bunny, and the bunny's just sitting there like, what am I doing? What am I going to do now? And goes to hop between them. And Dave literally cups it in his hands. Picks up the baby bunny.
That is... He's a big guy, but...
Yeah, and he just stops. And the bunny just stops. And Dave takes it over back to the shrubbery. Sets it down in the shrubbery. And we're like, come on, buddy. Know which way to go. Know which way to go. And then, sure enough, he turned around and hops back into the deeper shrubbery. But that's insane,
beautiful.
Dude. It was insane.
Nothing's trivial, man.
Came back and she
Humanity
was
is not
so did I miss anything? And you're like, you're not gonna believe what you missed. Especially since she is the bunny mistress. She is the one that loves. Bunny is her totem animal.
Here's your bunny.
Oh, he was just filling in. He was just filling
that
in
was
for
it.
her while she was gone.
How do you know it wasn't Karen?
Right.
True.
Yeah,
they weren't in the same place at the same time.
Actually,
they've never been seen at the same time together.
That's true.
And Dave has been known to hold her in his hand.
He's been known to cup her in his hand.
As the hand of K-Rock.
Mm-hmm.
You might want to get... I know she can't hear me right now, so just find out for us. Get to the bottom of that.
So that was good. And then Dave tried to rescue a few people. When we were leaving, they blew out a tire on the way into the parking garage where we were.
What did they use to blow it out?
It was some kind of a remote device planned. But Dave was, we were a little concerned. He was again, not drunk, but definitely been drinking for 4 hours.
Drunk enough to have a car fall on you.
Yeah, and he was trying to use our jack, which the way jacks are set up now, really, you can't use any jack on any car.
Yeah.
Our jack is made specifically for the Caravan, and they were missing their jack. Because the husband had it. Yeah, because the husband had their jack.
She's got the jack.
And so we tried that, but
after he would still help him out if he wasn't drunk and happy.
Oh, he would have definitely.
He would have
even more determined
to help them and then steal their automobile.
Yeah. Now, what kind of payment do I get?
Yes, retribution.
But yeah, so that was all a good time. Then we took Lily back home and met Larlar halfway.
Did you do that the very next when you guys woke up the next day?
Yeah, 6. We got him there at 6 p.m. So we got to sleep in and all that.
Oh my gosh, we had a tough time getting home that night because we went to Burn afterwards and had had such a great time. It was a great scene. The place was packed. Everybody's dapper. You know, I'm with her, so I'm feeling super dapper and looking good. So we just had a great time. And then next thing I know, like, oh my gosh, it's like after 1, we're gonna have a tough time getting an Uber and Lyft because I know that they're already diminished from, you know, because it just hasn't come. Not everybody's working back yet. So, and sure enough, man, did we even considered like
his phone died, and mine was the only one that would work. So we had like 30%. So we were like, just trying to get Ubers, like Lyft, Uber, everything, and they were just like, there's no drivers around because everybody's leaving, you know, from the festival. So I was like, well, if my phone dies, we're both going to be a shit out of luck. So we just started walking in hotels, and I was just like, let's just get a hotel because there's not going to be any cars. So they were like, oh, we're booked, fully booked. And I was like, you have room. And they were like, no, ma'am, we don't have room. And I was like, you have room.
You always have room.
I was trying to be cute and be like, you have a room. And they were like, no. So we went to literally 3 different hotels. And they were all just like, no, it was like fully booked. So we were like, are we about to be homeless out here?
And then
one finally came.
Yeah, we got the Uber because we got canceled on by Lyft. We got the Uber call and I'm like, it accepted. I was like, we got to call him because I was like, we put it at a different hotel, and I just wanted to touch base with them, know that we're not. By that time, I wasn't even feeling drunk at all. Honestly, I could have
like a little panicky and then like drink.
Yeah, I had the phone. She was like,
"Let's stomp it out."
Give me the phone, and then she did her, stressed girl thing. I was like, that's a good call because most drivers are guys. It's 3:00 in the morning, and at this point, because that's how long we were walking. We left. Right. Yeah, we were out for almost 2 hours before we were able to finally somebody showed us. Thank goodness. I was, and so the guy, heard her voice and she did a great job.
Yeah, but before that, this guy he wants this pizza place on the way to the hotel. And I was like, wow, can I have this place? And he picks it up. And he's like, sure. So he already had one in his hand. He's trying to give it to somebody else. And I was like, so he tried to give that same one to me, and I was like, I don't want that one. I was like, I want that one. And he's like, are you serious? Like trying. I was like, I want that one.
What?
So it's like, give me the one that I want, and give me some ranch too while you're at it, please. And
she didn't get the ranch, but she got the one she wanted. And the dude was cool enough. He was laughing. He's like this New York star guy. He's like, oh, you're pretty good. How about one for your boy too? I was like, hell yes, please, thank you.
I think the Passover one will be fine, Mr. Mafia Man.
There was multiple places to sit outside, and me and him was sitting eating a free pizza, or drunk pizza, and these two ladies just came over and was like, "Hey, can I sit with you guys?
Can I eat your pizza?"
Yeah, and then I was like complaining about the ranch still because I'm drunk, and pizza and ranch is just so good to me. They just pop their ranch out. So we're all just eating free pizza, and just it was just so weird. I was like, why did you guys sit next to us? We could have sat anywhere else.
And they shared their ranch.
Yeah, and I got my ranch.
That's what happens. Universe hooks you up, man. It's a balancing act.
It was
a whole balancing act. What are you grateful for? You were supposed to be there for that pizza.
And then we got home.
And she kept her cool, really awesome throughout the whole thing. So I was like, that's kind of like a good test. She didn't, it wasn't.
Yeah, I mean, complaining about the situation is not going to make it any better. So
correct. It just makes the time go
and I was
longer.
gonna be like, okay, if we gotta stay out here, it's warm out tonight, I'm just lay in the grass by the river.
But compared to my old experience, it was polar. Being the keyword, polar opposite.
Keyword polar.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I was like, that was the ideal chance for
that
her
is
to become a bitch. Yeah, it was an ideal chance for her, for either of us to become really bitchy and
Yeah.
You know, she didn't.
Yeah.
We just stayed cool and had a good time. And then, like, yeah, we got paid off in pizza, and we got the ride. And it ended up just being like a really memorable night. It was great.
That's awesome.
Super fun.
Super
Great
fun.
night.
How about you,
Yeah.
Mom? You guys, how was you and Becky's night?
Man, I had a really good time. You were going to say something, baby?
I was going to say, I do think it was the correct call not changing your location.
Yeah.
Because I know that we checked out that Tequila Cowboy place after we left, and they were just, I mean, there had to be 400 people waiting to get in there. It
Oh
was
yeah,
God.
yeah. Oh my God, we
Yeah.
did go. We went to
Oh,
Tequila Cowboy too.
God.
So we went to Burn and then Tequila Cowboy.
We
And
looked
that
at-
story
we-
fucked
we
up.
checked-
We were
We
just-
checked out Tequila Cowboy right as we were getting out of the
It's like
festival
there's
house.
like layers and layers and layers of floors. It's just
No,
it's a
God.
party like every single day. It's crazy.
But it was ridiculous.
Yeah, we would not have enjoyed that.
No, but we did go through, and like honestly,
For
like
that night.
the karaoke bar wasn't. I mean, it was crowded, but I've honestly seen it more crowded in there, and they do a good job. But I think like another night, you guys should come down. I think their karaoke bar is good, man. I've had good times there.
Right on.
So,
Well,
but yeah, you guys went
to a great restaurant called Proper, which turns out that old acquaintances of ours are the managers. Proper are the managers of. So we got the royal treatment. As always, any restaurant they've always worked at, boy, they treat us well. And it being, Rebecca's birthday, it was awesome. It was like royalty. And
Nice.
It was all her friends are characters like that. It's that movie. Like each one of her friends is that
Right.
character in that
Like-
movie.
it's like Bridesmaids.
It's kind of like Bridesmaids. Yeah, they would definitely have to shit in the street. But yeah, anyway, super fun. It was great. It was a great time. And then we went to Millville to a place called the Good Times Bar, which is a down-home bar. But when I say that, like it is, there's like, 4 different kind of beers, 5 different kinds of, like it's not a huge selection. The people there were so nice. People there were so nice. And the place was not overly packed. It was just the right amount of people that there was a lot of people having fun singing. And, you didn't feel like you were interrupting or, I don't know. It was just great. It just worked out perfectly. Everybody sang and danced. And it was fun.
Good,
Yeah.
right?
Before we'll tell you better
I
stories.
love when people are nice. Like it's so free. It's literally
It's so
like
free.
it's free
What a
to be
difference.
nice. Why be the opposite?
Why be a dick?
Yeah, why be like such a mean, terrible person?
I can't give it. Jafar will be back next week. You'll have to wait for more details of the Jafar themed birthday that her friends put together for her. Actually,
Nice.
What?
yes,
Wait,
indeed.
birthday already passed. What happened?
So her. Would you ask her birthday already passed? What happened? Is that what you said?
You said Jafar themed Earth Day or birthday.
Oh,
Birthday. Yeah, birthday.
Birthday.
Oh, I thought you said Earth Day. Oops.
By the way, King Adhoc was conceived on Earth Day. Little weird secret that our mother reminds us of every once in a while.
Every Earth Day.
Every Earth Day puts that in, it plants that in our subconscious. But anyway, so Jafar they were celebrating the day of her birth, and it was a Jafar themed one. So all of her friends did a bunch of different things around it, and there were some special star-studded cameos that had to do with the making of that motion picture as well. It was
Nice.
brilliant. Yep. So she will tell you in her Jafar telling way.
Okay.
I will
She's gonna be
not
popping up. She's gonna be popping up.
tell it. She
Next week,
not tonight.
next week.
Work was crazy today, and then she took the lads to the salon and did their hair. Awesome. For school. They start school. You saw the photos?
Yeah.
Man, yeah, I was gonna pull it up. They look amazing. They are amazing. She's amazing. So yeah, so she did that right after work. They got back around like 8, and I set them at the table. We all caught up. They ate. She took them up straight upstairs for stories in bed, and she was like tired because she works at their school, so everybody's coming. All the teachers are back in. I think today was the first day of. No, tomorrow is the first day of the kindergartners coming in for their pre thing. So it's like, it's wahoo, and everybody's remembering stuff. So who do they go to? They go to Rebecca, whatever, somebody else. And then they send her to Jafar. Yeah. And Jafar, she's Jafar. She has all the answers. At least she makes them believe she does.
Right. Yeah, Lily was already talking about trying to come back. He wants to. He really wants me. He really wants us to try to get. Yep, that's the picture.
Joe, come on, man.
Yeah.
Get the coolest of their models.
There and so.
Look at his hair. It's mermaid.
This one here. He it's
the shag.
Underneath, he has the teal and the purple framing each side, and it's underneath. It looks amazing.
Oh my gosh! Oh, well, they're twinning, right? There was some purple.
I'm surprised Valen did that look.
That's amazing.
I mean,
oh my
God. Kindergarten, he had his hair dyed pink for kindergarten.
We got to come up with some code names for them.
Right.
Code
oh well, B.
Next door.
He's actually King B. He goes by B, also B-E-E, King B. And the other one, he goes by Finino.
That works. King B and Uncle Ad Hoc.
And Uncle Ad Hoc.
I'll just be Uncle Ad Hoc when he's a little King B.
I'm a King B. But anyway, so she will not be popping on today. She had a full-on day.
Well, that's cool. Send our regards, and we'll look forward to hearing the story next time. I was definitely looking forward to hearing the story that she had. How you guys weekend went.
Yeah. She got stories.
Super cool, super cool.
Yeah. It was good.
All good. So what else is going on?
Lee wants us to go see a group called the Suicide Boys with him.
Boys?
Oh, really?
Yeah, they're called the Suicide Boys.
Because the Suicide Girls it's
totally they made a movie about
totally
that.
porn. Suicide Girls. Well, did they? Well, I mean, they're models. They're kind of models in porn.
Oh yeah, they're tatted up.
They're tatted up. Is their thing, and then
we listened to a bunch of the. We listened to a fair amount of the Suicide Boys music.
And what'd you think? No suicidal tendencies. Not as good as suicidal tendencies.
Every other song he would say, "Oh, dude, this song is the hype song. This is the song where everybody starts mosh pitting to it." And I'd be like, "Okay," and I listened to it. And at the end of one of them, I was like, "Did they change mosh pits since I?" Because
it's not as hard.
No, not at all. It made me want to it was just very groove kind of.
Okay.
And I was like, at no point does any part of this make me think about a mosh pit.
Gotcha.
So I was curious as to what part of that song inspires the mosh pit now.
Right.
See, that story could have went either way. I wasn't sure which way you were going to go.
No,
it was like
went the direction
Cookie Monster.
No. It's a rap duo. It's a rap duo. It's definitely
Gotcha.
Yeah, they're a rap duo, but they're very
Anthrax.
No, it's just a very mellow groove to it. I don't see the mosh pit aspect to it anywhere.
Fascinating.
Yeah.
Cool.
And what was interesting was that then just last night I watched the new Suicide Squad movie.
I just watched it also. I think I watched it Saturday night after I came back. I was still wide awake. I think I watched it Saturday night.
I watched it last night. I liked it. Yeah,
Really?
I thought it was obviously ultra violent. It was
the second one, right?
The second one, yeah.
It was fun. It was fun. It was Birds of Prey was horrible. Birds of Prey was horrible. I don't know.
I don't know. I mean, I like Harley Quinn character essentially. But
Did you say asexual?
What if there was a superhero called Bird of Paradise, and his superpower was to fly up your nose and then explode your brain?
What if?
What if? Yeah.
Yeah.
Also a great episode of What If.
Fly up your nose and then like twist the button and his body.
But there was
Shrapnel.
there was a piece
Shrapnel.
of music in that movie that I really
Suicide
liked.
Boys.
It was the one that they played during the end credits.
Uh-huh.
And I checked out that artist named Grandson. And I like a lot of his shit, man. I never
Grandson. Yeah. Somebody they played him at work like a couple years ago.
Yeah, well,
there's an artist just called Grandson.
Grandson, yeah.
No, but I should know. He sounds alternative.
It's kind of a rap.
I know a band named called Daughter.
Right.
It's really good.
Yeah, Grandson's kind of a rap
Wolf
club
Mother.
kind of mix.
Oh,
And,
Mother.
And he's got a lot of he reminds me a lot of Beastie Boys in some of the way that he pronounces things.
Right. So is that Brooklynish?
Yeah, he's got that Brooklyn, but he's got some great lines, some great rhymes, and some
Nice.
Yeah, and some great political shit that he raps about in
Oh,
really interesting ways.
check it out.
Yeah, check out
You gotta
Oh
check it
No.
out.
Their song Oh No.
Okay.
My grandson.
Oh no!
Yeah, it's called Oh No.
Never.
I don't know. I wish I knew how we could play that on here without getting banned, but
You gotta do it at the after.
I don't know. I really don't know. That YouTube scraper they got, man, it's good.
yeah. It seems like we should be able to like preface things and go, "Hey, we're shooting a reaction video here."
Yeah, we're not monetizing this content.
Yeah.
This is for promotional purposes only. Let's go. Let's do this. Let us roll.
Yeah. But I really like his lyrics. I like a lot of his lyrics. He's got. I wound up listening to like. He only has one studio album out from 2020. The other ones were independent albums that he put out before that. But I really
I can't wait to check it out because he's a big Mac Miller fan. In fact, Lee had been following Mac Miller, he said, from the early days. So I was really I'm a huge Mac Miller fan. Like
that doesn't really tie in with Grandson at all, but
well, it gives. I mean, Lee has good taste in music. So regardless of what happens,
Lee doesn't know Grandson.
Oh, he does Suicide Boys, not Grandson.
Lee,
oh wait, where'd you hear the Grandson?
Grandson there was a song playing at the end of Suicide Squad.
Oh, okay.
I heard.
Okay,
and I was like, man, I like that song.
And
so
then
I
you
wound
looked
up
up
checking out. Like, I got sucked into a Grandson
rabbit hole.
Rabbit hole.
Rabbit hole.
Back to the rabbit.
Back to the rabbit.
Back to the rabbit.
Right?
Rabbit hat.
Money.
Yeah. And I listened to like, I don't know, a couple dozen of the songs, and I like a number of them a lot. So I was really encouraged by it.
Good. Jafar and I watched a movie last night called Booksmart. You guys familiar with this?
I heard of it. I didn't watch it though.
It's excellent, but the music in it was really interesting. Also, speaking of music, the soundtrack. But Booksmart is probably one of the best movies I've seen in a long time. That's like a comedy, but like it's.
Oh yes, the girls where they're like, why can't we like be like nerdy but also like have sex too and stuff?
Well, yeah, it's getting straight A's and giving 0 F's. It's like their graduation night, and it's they decide to finally go to a party. And this one, it's kind of like a female Superbad.
Okay.
That's
And this one is Jonas's sister, apparently, in real life.
Oh, really?
Wow.
Yeah,
I can see it.
And it is like a Superbad, but it's much smarter than Superbad. It's like a female version of Superbad, which means they're just
right. We're gonna think
it's more intellectual and more emotional. It's great. It's so good.
Nice.
So bad. And
it's very Yeah, it's very gender fluid, conscious, and it's just wonderful. It's great. It's great.
Word. Put it on the list.
Yes, highly recommend it. Watch tonight. It's, like I said, it's funny and it's smart, and it has a couple John Hughes moments that I think are intentional.
Right.
Oh wow, yeah.
It's good. I really enjoyed it.
I could warn you against the movie that we watched 3 nights ago called Vivarium.
Vivarium?
Vivarium.
Isn't it like sci-fi? Like, right? It's like sci-fi.
Sounds sci-fi.
I know.
V-A.
I think I watched it on accident one day.
It stars the kid from what's his name? Jesse Eisenberg or whatever. That's him.
Oh yeah, we're like he just keeps getting older.
Basically, the plot of it is him and his girl are together. They haven't really determined if they're getting married or whatever yet, but she keeps on wanting them to look at houses that they could move in together. They stop into this place in like the first 3 minutes of the movie, and the guy's like, "Oh, come, let me show you the houses of yonder." That's different.
Go down the van.
And they just go to this. They go to see this house, and the dude that's showing the house is obviously there's something
evil
off about him. There's something off about him. Yeah,
mad scientist.
But then they can't find their way out of this housing community. Like no matter what road.
A truly gated community.
Yeah, they can't seem to find their way back to the exit, and they keep on coming back to house number 9.
Stargate community.
And then it just goes on for like an hour and 15 minutes of them in this house, and this baby gets delivered to them. And I did not like it. I did not like it.
I did not like it.
With toast and jam. I did not like it.
Yeah, I didn't like. I did not like.
I did not like it in a house. I did not like it with a mouse.
Yeah, I just did not enjoy it.
Right.
You can see it yourself a couple hours.
So, Birds of Prey. You know what? So, Suicide Squad 2, the Suicide Squad. So, the first one was Suicide Squad with Will Smith.
Yes.
Our buddy Will Smith. Jafar's good friend, actually. Will Smith. Yeah.
What are you drinking?
Drink it.
Glad you asked that, Hawk. Well, tonight we have a very fine Pinnacle Gin.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, Pinnacle Gin.
Interesting. Switching it up a little bit.
It's nice. Yeah, mix it up.
Little brand sponsorship. Change up.
See. We'll see. We'll see what they say at our
Otherwise, hey,
Drunk Me account about this gin choice of the week. It is very good. I enjoy it greatly. I like it definitely straight on the rocks. I had a martini with it last evening, which, little dry vermouth and olives not dirty. It was very good as well, but I prefer it just on the rocks, just cold. It has a nice botanical body. It's fun. So I'm drinking that and a little bit of this. Not mixed, just in between. Just
okay.
Get my little bit of vitamins. That's what I'm doing.
Yeah, we gotta keep it healthy.
Yeah, man.
Right.
Represent.
But I tell you what, that sour monkey looks good, and I have one left, and I almost did it when you guys were talking about it. I do enjoy it. Good sour. I do.
I'm about to do one too. I'm gonna try it.
It's like
he wants one. He said he doesn't like them.
Yeah, you gotta. It's like
it's not that I don't like them. It's just too much.
Yeah.
Okay. I can do one max. I mean, probably. I don't know. Yeah, actually, I'm.
That's how I feel about real hoppy IPAs, like double hop and stuff like that. Like I can only do one hoppy one, or the fruity beers, like
red
grapefruit.
Right,
Yeah.
You're not like a summer shandy person.
Yeah.
That's not so bad. But I don't know. But the sours I enjoy.
4 ounces. 4 ounces, I'm good. You can have the rest.
Yeah. All right, cool. We'll do that next time. Yeah, you can slay it.
Oh, by the way, I don't know if you guys saw, but although I do not have any alcohol here right now, but today we have to do a drink, a toast to our Romanian friend.
Did he graduate?
No, today's his birthday.
Is it?
Oh,
no kidding.
Yeah, I was talking to him a little bit earlier today.
Krampus.
Yeah, I was talking to him a little bit earlier today, and today is his birthday. So he is out. He's going to go out this evening and celebrate that birthday.
It's wonderful. All right. Our Romanian friend.
He was hoping to swing by next week.
Okay, good. Good. He'll get some stories. To you, Krampus.
Happy 22nd, maybe?
Not many, but it's good.
Maybe 21st. I don't know.
No. Well, I don't know. Could be. I think he's wonderful.
Yeah.
Like Slay, both of you are just wise beyond your years. And
beyond your ears.
Behind your ears.
Yeah.
Wise beyond your years. And not like us when we were 21. Maybe him. But
I mean,
happy UBU day, Krampus.
Be the you can be.
Yes. So yes, here, Krampus.
Please leave that out the rest of the show.
You can be.
Cheers! Hey, happy birthday, Krampus. Whatever you're doing, I know you're doing it well, and you got a great day. I hope he pops in, man. That'd be awesome. Can we message him
next week?
No, I think he's out and about with his boys tonight. I think he's looking at coming by next week.
Excellent.
Yeah, he's gonna. I think it might be his 21st. I'm not sure, but I have to double check that.
I mean, wherever he is, it's like it's the end of his night. I mean, come on, it's like 3 o'clock and 4 o'clock in the morning.
When it's your birthday, it's never really the end of the night,
right?
But when the end of the night comes, you might not want it.
The party is an overtime. Pass out the puking.
The party is
as a great man once said. As I quote Dungeon
right.
Master.
Or balling. Hopefully he's balling.
Yeah.
So today,
some beautiful Romanian bosoms.
Today,
I got between some beautiful Romanian bosoms right now.
Some vampire bosoms.
That's it. Well,
is it Romania where all the vampires are? Is that
yes, it's Transylvania.
Transylvania.
Vlad the Impaler. Vladimir. So yeah.
Cool,
today,
good call, BB.
Yeah, good call. Love that.
I did not see the message either. Yeah. What were you gonna say, T?
I was, So today I was working in the studio, and my friend Mimran asked me what I thought about the Welcome to America album. He asked me on Tuesday, and I was like,
"Cool, man."
Yeah, and I was like, "Well, my honest response was I haven't really given it a true day in court yet.
I haven't either. Ironically,
I love the title track. It's excellent, just because dropping just speaking the truth the whole way through. You know what I mean? And like a decade ahead of just more of what he was seeing coming. You know what I mean? Like we all saw it coming. That's why we tried to move out of the country, but nevertheless. So did Prince. He saw it coming. Excuse me. But the irony of it is, so I was listening to it on Spotify. They have the Prince channel, and they have the behind the scenes. So they did, I think it was like an 8-part series on Sign of the Times, which is amazing, crazy. And they just put up, I guess recently put up, I think like a 4 or 5-part series on Welcome to America. So I was listening to it today. And it's good, but one of the individuals they speak to on it was the drummer for the recordings, who I met the night before.
Oh,
nice.
Yeah, man. Yes, indeed. That is Chris. That's Christopher Tracy. And Yeah, he was the drummer for.
Tell that story, the monk. What happened? This was Monday. This is just a couple of days ago.
Yeah. So we just opened up for. Here, I'll show you the video here. For Anna Popovic. Anna Popovic is an international a blues guitarist. She's from Poland, and but she her band, we opened up for them. Black Cat Moan. Check out blackcatmoan.com. We were honored to open up for this band, and the band that she had on this tour, they were great human beings. But check out the skills on Chris. And so I learned the story on how Prince ended up picking this drummer. I talked to him for quite a while that evening, but I didn't want to talk to him all about Prince. Do you know what I mean? Like that's. Yeah. I was rather telling him just how crazy awesome he was this night. Check this skill. So happy.
Wow. Good jazzy.
Yeah, this is very jazzy. Wait, you gotta wait. You didn't see the. Let me show you the beginning of this video real quick because he's doing these. Watch how he's playing here. God damn! I can't get the beginning of this video for you to see. Hold on.
I like how sparse it is.
Watch it. He kept the same movement, but he wasn't hitting on all of them. He was just smiling, like and laughing. I don't know if you caught that or not.
Yeah.
Bones has better footage of it because he was off to the other side of the stage.
Bones was loving it because Bones is a badass.
Bones is a badass drummer.
Bones is a
Our drummer for Black Cat
drummer.
Mountain. Bones is a badass drummer. He's mad skills.
Shout out to Bones and Black Cat Mountain.
Yes, indeed. He used to come in and chat with us every once in a while here in the big room. But nevertheless, it was a great night. It was Johnstown. The place was not packed, but the people that were there were on point. They dug themselves into what we were doing as well. But the band was just the band was awesome. The keyboardist was playing this Hammond, younger guy, Jeremy, this cat here, super sweet man. Just these cats were just super sweet human beings, and his Hammond, I was like, man,
he's always looking nice and flowing, like a mermaid man.
Mermaid.
Yeah, mermaid.
So, thank you. I live with my hair taker. Mm-hmm. You understand? Anyway, his Hammond was wheeled in. It was an original, like it was old school. And I was like, man, you got to tell me the story behind this piece because. This had to have lived a life before you got it because he must have been 30 or something like that. And and as he's telling me, it's like, man, this organ is part of your origin story. It turns out when he bought it, he asked where it came from, and it came from the church that he used to go to as a kid. And he remembers being 5 and watching this organ player play on the organ that he's now touring the world with. So it's how great, I was like, that's like an origin story. This organ is part of your origin story and how you got into wanting to play piano.
Yeah.
I think there might be a spirit in the organ.
That's why I asked if it was, if it was haunted. But anyway, it was a really great night. The people were great. The people were awesome. And so it was a cool couple days.
That's really
nice.
Cool.
Oh, so listening to this behind the scenes on the making of Welcome to America, Chris is talked to a lot about it. And it's nice to hear his perspective without having to, make him tell me after he just got off stage, you know what I mean, with another band and stuff.
It's just so cool that like he was the drummer on an album that Prince recorded, I think in
2010.
Okay.
It was like 2010, 2011, something like that.
So you're going back, it's 11, 12 years. And he was the drummer on that. That album had no plans to be released. It was only released.
That's the last they worked together. He didn't tour with it.
He didn't tour with it. It was just that. And then, but here he is. And then you get to meet him in real life and share, like you guys were on the same stage. He's using Bones' drum kit.
Yeah, because they came late.
Now there's some mojo. Their tour bus. Yeah, so now there's some of that mojo in that kit, in your kit.
Yeah.
So you 1 degree of separation from the master, Prince, like like the past masters, and this guy played drums, and then
that's why I look like that on his shoulder. That's. I was feeling that mojo. I was like, man, you know I'm going fanboy on you right now. I just love you, man. I told him we got a chance to open for Buddy Guy, and that's how I felt about, when I shaking his hand. I was like, that's the hand that shook Muddy Waters' hand. Like I wasn't always that huge into Buddy Guy like at all, but he was trained on stage by Muddy Waters and all those guys. And
Muddy Waters is is possibly
best. It's Muddy Waters. There's a yoo-hoo kicking in your stall.
Oh, it's so good. It's so
Champagne and Reefer. There's a song he sings called Champagne and Reefer.
Yeah. A song he recorded in like. God, dude.
Yeah, he said, "Give me champagne when I want to get drunk. Give me reefer when I want to get high." that's like the refrain. Give me champagne when I want to get drunk. Give me reefer when I want to get high. Like,
and you got to share a stage with that cat. I mean, those are some cats with, the Black Cat Moan connection. It's happening.
Yeah.
Things are happening.
Yeah, it was wonderful. But that's how I felt. I was like, yes, that's the connection. You're my Kevin Bacon, I told him. To Prince.
Man, that's great. That's great. That's really cool.
But anyway, so listening to the album more today, first time listening to it, I only made it to like track number 3, and I wasn't able to listen to it in a listening scenario. I was listening to it like shitty speakers, and and today the speakers weren't much better, but it was in a bed. It was down here in the studio. I was working. I had a big Bluetooth speaker thingy. But I was listening to it, and it's the words are there. The words are there, and then hearing some of the story behind it. He was saying this is the album that I was hearing. Thanks for helping me make this album, getting the sound out. Getting this out, he said, getting this out. And what they'd come to realize is it wasn't that he was planning on releasing it, although it was put together as an album at the time. It was just all of this shit that he was like, America's fucked up right now, people. You got to see this shit, And he did tour. He did a Welcome to America tour where he played some of the songs. Okay, but the album never got released. He never released the album in his lifetime.
Interesting. Yeah, that's right. The Welcome to America tour. I remember that. So then it's a way to do some of those songs live and get out the angst that he's feeling about the politics. But he was so aware of his own image. Prince as a producer, like self-produced, he was always aware of his image and said, I don't want to be the guy that becomes that soapbox, talking about politicians. So he didn't really. He knew people always want to hear the hits, so that's what you kind of want to tour on.
Yeah, because he did maybe he did Anti-Christian, you know what I mean? Or Ronnie Talked to Russia. Yeah, remember there was the song Ronnie Talked to Russia Before It's Too Late. Yeah, his early stuff was very political angst.
80
and Anti-Christian, Antichrist until you're crucified. Yeah, I'll live my life in a taxi cab. I love that guy. But yeah. So I don't know the reasons why, but personally, it's so far. I haven't made it through the whole thing yet. It's good. It's good musicianship. It's not challenging musically. I don't think it's challenging musically. I think there's a lot of great musicianship on it, but you know me, and that's just my own personal taste because I like when shit gets weird. I like when shit gets really weird. I'm a big Bowie fan. Bowie's final album did not let me down as far as him getting back to completely exploring and trying shit that you might not get, you know, and that's a wonderful post album. Anyway, but it's a very good album so far. So anyway, there you go. There's my 2 cents. And Chris kicks ass on it. His drumming sounds amazing.
Oh, so. That's so cool. You got to meet the drummer and now you're getting it. And the synergy of that is it's miraculous. It's so cool.
Yeah, that'll live in you.
Yeah, man.
He saw Prince's piano, his personal piano at the one hotel.
Right, yeah.
Yep.
And fun, yeah. Yeah.
So anyway, there you go. So when are we going to Paisley Park?
Man, we got to go to Paisley Park.
That's a tour you guys got to do.
We definitely got to go to Paisley Park. So we just got her a passport. We're working on getting her a passport, and we're gonna be starting up a vlog channel. So it's gonna be. I will create a banner here, where it will be, so everybody can follow it. Well, I mean, no, but not yet. But we're gonna start doing local stuff. But she doesn't have a passport, so we're gonna get it, and yeah, we're gonna go international places, of course.
Yeah,
of course. It's awesome. Yeah, I think he just hit me to this. I reached out to Ad Hoc just to see, you know, that he was, you know, knew tonight was Wednesday.
Yeah,
and,
right.
Yeah, that's it. He hit me to that these two are planning on doing a travel vlog, and I was like, that makes perfect sense. Makes perfect sense.
Yeah, to have her in front of the camera, and like, so we're gonna be gearing up to go to Egypt. In December 10th. And also I started working with some music with her. And so I'm going to be producing an EP for her. So I'm going to produce her. And
so nice to me.
Her voice is incredible. She, you know, I mean, she's definitely a star. Like,
hey, don't go the route of Spectre, Ronnie Spectre, and other Spectre. By the way,
yeah, no, we won't go. We won't end like that. No, come on. No. But yeah. So, but no, I recorded the first track. We have vocals laid down after tonight. After our show tonight, we're gonna lay down some more vocal tracks. And it sounds awesome. You guys have something very awesome to look forward to.
Yeah.
It's got groove. It's got soul. And
it's a Kate Bush cover.
Kate Bush cover, you said?
Yeah. She wanted to do a cover first. And I think I like the idea because like when I would always perform solo.
Find your voice.
Yeah, well, audiences like what they're familiar with. So I would open up quite frequently with something that they knew,
right?
So that they can see that, oh, I can do it. I can, you know. So in fact, like if I play solo guitar and solo, I would open up with Blackbird because everybody knows it. It's a sweet song, but the progression, it shows that I can play guitar. So that whenever I go back and do my original stuff, which is more simplistic chord structures, they're following it because they saw that I could do a cover of something that they know. So so we're doing a cover of something that has been covered by even other artists, and her version is going to sound very unique with my instrumentation and the way that we're doing it. Very cool. Today I woke up with a song in my head. It was yesterday. And I wrote her a song for her yesterday.
Perfect.
So we got the first original coming on the way. It's going to be really cool. And then that's all I'm going to write for her. Like, so we're going to do a 6-song EP. It's going to have one cover, one song written by me.
Press a higher floor. Oh, they got the seesaw. They're on a seesaw now. Seesaw,
And,
baby.
but yeah, one song written by me, and then like I was like, I don't want to produce you in the way that like I'm telling you to do it like this. I want you to sing it like this song. I will do that, but because I heard it that way. That's the way I heard it, and that's the way I heard your voice in it. It's for a female voice, and I written for. But the rest of it, I'm really trying to listen to her influences, and I want to think like really put on my producer hat and really kind of create a sound that she wants, that vibes with her.
Good.
Not what's in my body and soul, not what's in my head, not all my influences, because we kind of know what that sounds like. If you listen to Temptation of Maserati, you're going to see a lot of stuff that I produce when I'm, in that.
Yeah.
That's one way. That's one style. But we're going to do a different style with her, which is more kind of leaning towards indie rock. She's kind of indie rock. So
who do you like to listen to?
She's indie rock and R&B soul. Honestly, it's a fusion. Like I hear what she listens to, and she listens to a lot of that equally. And a lot of indie rock has a lot of 80s synthy kind of vibes to it, like synth. The tonality of the synth in what she prefers to listen to. So that's a foreshadowing of what's to come with the project that I'm creating for her.
So who do you like to listen to?
Suicide Boys.
Me?
Yeah. Who do you like to listen to?
Maybe. Okay, so I'll just do. I always ask this question to people. I ask top 4 bands, and then be like, go. Just don't even think about it. Just tell me. So I always say Portishead, Radiohead,
nice.
Tame Impala,
Talking Heads. Joking.
Tame Impala, and Sneaker Pimps. Like that's
Sneaker Pimps. I remember Tame Impala. I'm not very familiar, but I know the name. And those are
he's psychedelic rock. I like the kind of music where it's like it makes you feel like you're high, even if you're not. You know what I mean? It just has this kind of like vibe, this like wave that just
ethereal.
That goes through your like brain space. And also like a nice beat at the end with it. Like I like late 90s, like early 2000s, like kind of beats. Because when you hear a song like from that era, it's Massive Attack, all that, Deftones, like when you hear a song around like that time, it's distinctive.
Yeah.
But also, I'm really into like 80s music. I like synthesizers.
Yeah.
I like. Yeah. It's
we
really
heard a new NXS song today for the first time.
Yeah.
Oh, I love NXS. I'm actually having a love affair with them again.
Also, like I like New Order.
And I was like, that would be. I don't want to be doing all covers, but I was like, this song would be really cool to have.
Which one is it?
I think I would do a cover album. So it was called Mediate by NXS.
Oh yeah. By NXS, Mediate. It was the extended outro to I Need You Tonight.
Yeah,
and the music video was based off of Bob Dylan's video for John is in the basement mixing up the medicine. And where he's holding signs to the words. Mediate, don't hesitate, have sex on me. I third glass state. Judy Tenuta in the house. Saying hola, gentlemen. Normally she calls us pigs. She does. What's up? Good to see you, Tenuta. We just started talking about NXS. Tenuta.
Judy.
We were just talking about NXS.
What else I listen to?
Pigs.
Cheers, pigs. Thanks for calling us pigs. I love it.
Lovely.
Meg Myers.
Start talking about.
Yeah. Oh yeah, what were we talking about?
Oh no, I was telling Tenuta that start talking about music and Tenuta will pop up. She's a music head too. So go ahead. You were saying?
I definitely want to play some of my grandson for her and see what she thinks of it.
Cool.
I like Meg Myers. I like that's she covered. I'm doing a cover.
Meg Myers. Yeah. Oh, check out Meg Myers.
New name
guys.
to me.
Like,
I'll pop it in right now.
I love her style. Yeah, it's her vocals choices are so cool, and her arrangements are great.
Her intonation it's good. You know?
That's what I love. Surprise me. That's what I mean. Like I love to be surprised. Give it to me in a way I can't predict the next 3 seconds ahead. It's not always good to be a Jedi. It takes the fun out of music. Right on. Okay, cool. So she's on my list now. Meg Myers.
That's good. So if you like all that stuff, you'll want to follow her on her YouTube channel, which we will be creating tonight or tomorrow. So by the end of the week, this will be up, and that's where we're going to be posting stuff. She's also on IG at the same. So you can follow her.
Awesome.
Her musical career, her modeling, and
it's all
everything.
connected. You know, somebody has told me recently that when I say recently, I mean like in the past year and a half, that the way all things have started to progress with all of the different medias being so hand in hand, that in the past they always told you to separate. You know, if you're a musician, be a musician. You know, if you're a visual artist, if you're a dancer, you know, just don't blend them together until you're up in front. And then you can start telling people you do more stuff, because it just confuses them. That's the old way. And, you know, I think that, you know, the more you have to offer, you know, right now there are more platforms to offer more than just one talent. Everybody has multiple talents. You got to see what this guy can do with his toes. But I digress. Or Dave, or the other Dave in those cigars for charity. And but nevertheless, now everybody has like multiple talents. You know what I mean? Like I would watch Prince do a cooking show. You know, I heard he made good pancakes. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
right?
Yeah.
He showed his like outfit of the day for us. His little sick ass outfit and his heels.
You know it's gonna be sick.
And then
you
we're like,
know.
we're making apple pie.
So anyway, nevertheless, the more things that you can put out there, I think the better, because there's more audiences than ever. So that's really great. I think it's great. And if you have the opportunity to do it under one producer or platform, it helps. I think all those wheels grease in the same style train.
Yeah, so good. Like she
doesn't
has,
get confusing for other people.
She went to AI,
artificial intelligence school.
She's
real.
She is.
Did you not notice?
It's a figment of my strong imagination. She looks so real.
Yes. Right. There she goes.
I'm losing it. I'm losing it. Hold on. I got to focus. Focus. Bring it. Did it. High five, imaginary brain. Oh. Right through my head. Went right through it. I got to work on getting more solid.
That's good. So yeah, that's awesome. Cheers. I'm glad. I look forward to it. It's fun.
Yeah, it's going to be a
creative time
to be creative, you know. And but no, she
next
has.
Full moon is on the 22nd, but like the 21st and 22nd, like right at the end as we jump solstice, like it's like right there the full moon is. It's a huge time for creation.
Really?
Oh yeah.
When is it?
It's the 22nd, and that's which is
This Saturday.
So this Saturday. Yeah, well, it's like technically it's like at 8 a.m. Yeah. But you know,
and we are just a little more than 2 weeks away from the Ethnic Fest of Boma.
Yes, which Black Cat Moan will be playing at.
Black Cat Moan will be crushing.
Yes, meow meow babies. So yeah, okay, 2 weeks away, which is also the celebratory birth weekend of Happy Pappy from the venue of Merging Arts.
That's right. Yeah. Her birthday.
Oh yeah, where's everybody's names?
Who's the pretty queen in the upper corner? I'm the same.
Oh,
a little fruity tonight.
Yeah.
This is my alter ego. Isn't she pretty? I just manifested her from my feminine side.
Yeah.
She's
Canadian.
Yeah. I'm the right brain part, and she's my left brain.
Yes.
We're just in the same frame right now.
What are the dates for Ethnic Fest this year?
It's always the first weekend in September.
Okay, so it's not 2 weeks; it's 3 weeks from today, right?
3 weeks.
Or,
Gotcha.
Yeah, it's the first weekend in September. So I mean, you're talking about the 3rd, the 4th, and the 5th is Ethnic Fest Johnstown. Gonna be stuff's gonna be happening. Things are going
It's
down.
gonna be ethnic, right?
It is going down.
Is it?
Nice.
Am I invited?
I play accordion.
Oh,
Invited? Yeah.
It's not that ethnic.
It ain't.
No, black people are not welcome. Strange.
God, dang it!
Of course they're welcome. They just never show up, but they will be gone.
It's gonna be a lot. It's gonna be like a powwow because I am Indian.
No, we have actually. There is West African dance that happens on 3rd Avenue Art Stage. We will have, we have West African dance. We have belly dancing that happens as well, and just a great arrangement of bands this year, including we will be bringing back Zydeco to the Ethnic Festival. It's very, very important announcement. So we have a Dr. John type of that New Orleans keyboard sound singing, including washboard that will be played by me. And
Nice.
And I have to pull some strings. I gotta put it in a book. Possibly Jimmy on accordion. Uncle Jim, go Michael.
Wow.
Some accordion, some squeeze box, and we're gonna get down. We're gonna do a couple of Zydeco numbers. Hopefully, is a way to slow us down. But that's our Saturday night, and Black Cat Moan headlining Friday night, September 3rd, from 9 to 11, 8 to 11 p.m. 8 to 11.
Great weekend.
I watched her Judy such that she did.
That's right.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
We got to have her up there.
And Judy Tenuta was partly responsible for you talking to Grigri, right? The band Grigri, who is your Zydeco-esque band, Dr. John-esque band, correct?
Yeah, the Grigri.
Yeah. I thought Tracy had Judy had something to mention them to you as well, right? Is that how that full story came around?
Sure, yeah, why not?
We'll have to let her tell that.
Okay. All right. I could be wrong. But anyway, that's awesome.
I had no idea that they existed. And I was actually, it really kind of came by because the guitar player, I looked up and I was like, oh my gosh, this is definitely legit. So, and then you went out, and then one of your kids, not responsible at all, yeah.
Oh, I thought it was the night before. We were in a big room and it was just you. Hey, all right, Sean.
Oh,
yeah, okay, MJ will be there sending love, obviously. MJ, yes, Mary Jo. Thanks, Sean.
No, you like that song I wrote about Mary, a great friend, Mary Jo. I wrote a song called Mary Jo Verdon. It's very punk rock kind of. I think you might like it.
I'm sure I like it.
Anyway, I won't go into the other stuff. But and then they were playing at the Shriner Center. But
the Shriner Center, yeah. Love you too. Love you, MJ.
Yeah, much
love you,
love.
SB.
I thought you were here in the big room of Solamente one evening. And then
thanks for being here.
I thought you were hosting Solamente, and then it was the night before Grigori was playing up the street from where I live, right? At the Shriner Center. Doesn't matter. Anyway.
Oh.
No? Okay.
No,
was
that a question? Did you ask me a question? Is there something I'm missing?
It was mainly more of a confirmation because it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It's a great act. I'm glad you connected with them. They're going to be doing and it worked out because it was just an idea.
And it only cost you a couple bee stings. It only cost us a couple bee stings.
Couple bee stings.
Yeah. Yeah. Finino at the we arrived.
Finino.
Band was playing, and we went back to the playground behind it. It was hot, summer weather, bee weather, early
Bees
August.
or wasps?
They didn't come in to see the band. I was watching for them. They never came in. They beelined to there's an outdoor playground. Went down.
Well, we were checking out the motorcycles, and there was a gentleman by the name of Porcupine talking to me for a little while.
Hilariously ironic.
Yeah, right.
Hilariously ironic.
And then, as we were walking down, Fenn was just like, "Wah, wah!" He pointed like Jerry Lewis, and got hit in the hand, like
nice.
right, like zing, 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 by a bunch of them that were in one of the hot, metal.
Right.
The metal. They were in the handrail. A rusted hole through the tubing of a handrail. They set up a nest, so he's going down the handrail, and it came up and stung in the palm of the hand, right?
Zing, 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 zing.
I mean, if it's a bee, it's all right. We kind of need bees. If it's one of those fucking yellow jackets or wasps,
it was a yellow jacket looking
fuck
thing.
Those fuckers. The only thing they do good is eat mosquitoes.
Yeah, that's nice of them.
But still.
And then Fenn got stung a couple more times a couple of days later.
Nice.
Wow, he's like a sting machine. How many times
every summer
has he been stung in his life?
Maybe
I don't know.
Way more than I have.
I told him it might be part of his origin story.
Yeah, he might.
He's definitely building up an immunity from.
He might be the beekeeper that saves the planet.
From the murder bees.
From the murder bees and the extinction of the honeybee.
Yeah. I know these murder bees are crazy out here. These gangster ass bees, like bro, like chillax.
The other day there was a hornet.
Crack pipe down,
the other day there was a hornet that came out
floating around with your
of a nest. The other day there was a hornet that
Tech 9 bees.
The other day there was this hornet that came out of a nest on our porch. We had and we found its nest and destroyed it eventually. But this hornet came out. We're growing tomatoes this year. We have tomatoes growing in the garden, and there was a freaking caterpillar, a decent sized caterpillar, on the tomato. This hornet came down, landed on the back of the caterpillar, picked it up.
No.
Started trying to fly it to the caterpillar was all like
squirming
around. And
you witnessed this?
Yeah, Karen
that's crazy, bro.
It was horrifying.
You just happen to be looking at a damn tomato when a wasp hornet comes down and snatches a damn caterpillar. The caterpillar just chilling, trying to smoke his hookah pipe on the tomato. And you're there tripping along with it.
It's trying to fly back to its nest, all like a wounded jet plane. It's like it can't fly, and it's then trying to get into the nest, but the nest was built in such a way that it had to land upside down, and then crawl up into it. So it couldn't figure out how to do it. It couldn't figure out how to. Like it couldn't land, and then so it just dropped it. It was just like, all right, fuck you, and let it drop to the ground, and then climbed inside.
And the caterpillar was like taking like a bunch of its arms and was just like
a bunch of its arms.
Yeah, crazy. I mean, it wasn't an actual Japanese murder hornet, but it would
have just sawed its head off and just sucked its juices and then went and regurgitated it into its baby's mouth.
Nobody knows how milk can live on 18 worms a day.
But yeah, the hornets are bad enough. Forget about the murder hornets. Jesus.
Yeah, the murder hornets use their pincers and like chop heads.
Yeah, they do some saw shit.
Yeah, they do some bad shit.
Yeah, they're evil.
They just go. They find other nests and destroy them just for the fuck of it. Like they're not even like, we're coming to take your honey. They're just like, we're just coming to fucking kill you. We don't even want to eat your
corpses.
No, we're not even gonna eat your corpses. We're just gonna saw off your head and then let your corpses just cover the ground. and walk away so that every other insect in the world knows this is what we do. This is what happens.
They're like reavers.
They're like
Reavers.
reavers. Yeah.
Reavers.
Reavers.
I am a
I'm
leaf on
trying
the
to
wind.
show her. She saw
If they catch
Firefly.
us.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
What?
If they catch us, they'll murder us, rape us, and eat us. And if we're very lucky,
Firefly series.
they'll do
Oh, it's on
In
Netflix?
that order.
I mean, I bought it actually. So I bought
Fireflies
Firefly.
are fun. Fireflies.
She saw. Well, she saw the series. The TV series is called
Firefly.
The movie's called Serenity.
Correct.
Right.
Oh yeah, I've seen Serenity. You
But
say
she's
like a
seen
word,
Serenity.
she just like starts kicking people's ass.
That's right.
Yeah, really
Miranda.
insane.
But in a cute way.
But she never saw the TV show. But she saw the
TV
movie.
show's much better. It's
TV
it's
show-
the setup.
The movie
riddled
is-
with
yeah.
ADHD. I need
The
to just
show-
watch an hour and a half of the movie. I
The
cannot
show
keep
wound
up.
up. The show wound up getting canceled after one season,
One day.
and
One day.
Well, each episode's only like 40 minutes, right? So it's pretty great. We do
yeah, it's true.
have some bad.
But Firefly got canceled, and then it was dead. It was dead in the water. And Joss Whedon, they could not find a studio to produce it, and it
Which
pretty
is
much
crazy.
got funded 100% through crowdfunding. They
Which is
raised like
awesome.
$40 million from fans, and got the movie made just by the fans. And there's all kinds of things with Nathan Fillion just talking, using quotes from the from the show to the fans, and just saying shit like, or, we may be small and ragtag, but we are mighty. Yeah, you cannot stop. Yeah. You watch that the movie is just like supposed to have covered what the next 3 seasons of the show was going to take to tell the story. But you have to watch the series, man. It is
You gotta watch.
exciting and hilarious. And,
Again, they're not as long as an hour and a half, so it's easier to do.
No, they're like
all
40 minutes.
42 minutes.
They're great characters.
We can do them in little bite-sized chunks. There's only like 12 episodes or something. 13, 14.
13. I think it's 13 total.
So 13
Great.
episodes at like 45 minutes or something an episode.
It's great.
40, yeah. You can watch
And-
3. You can watch 3 episodes in 2 hours.
Yeah.
You handle
I watch. It's
What?
nice.
Yes.
You handle that?
And the Suicide Squad, the Harley Quinn cartoon, I started watching a couple of those.
Yeah.
A lot of contusions. But the voice of the Joker is done by Wash.
Yeah, the voices of Joker and Clayface. He does both of them.
Oh, does he? Yeah. That's awesome.
Yeah, Alan Tudyk does both voices for that.
Great.
Yeah.
That's great.
I don't know who watched
And-
it. Who was Wash?
Oh, he's in the Firefly episodes. He was the pilot.
He was also in Serenity. He was the pilot in Serenity.
Mm,
Mhm.
The one that got speared in the.
I haven't watched it in so long. I remember watching it when I was like 10 on Sci-Fi.
Yeah.
Yes.
You'll dig it now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, God.
And Nathan Fillion was in the Suicide Squad.
That's right. He was right in the beginning.
Right at the beginning, yeah.
That's right. Yeah, I did like the Suicide Squad. I guess now I think about it.
TDK. TDK.
Yeah.
What does TDK stand for? Huh? What does it stand? What does it stand for? It's my name. Your name is TDK. Yeah. Because he didn't want to tell anyone that it stood for what was it? The detachable kid.
The detachable kid. Yeah.
You're the detachable kid?
DC names.
Oh man.
Yeah, that was funny. Yeah. But Birds of Prey, no bueno.
Yeah, I'm in the second season of Harley Quinn now.
Right on.
And it's good. And it's fun.
It is good. It is fine. How are we doing on time? This will be a very interesting and chill. Welcome to a very interesting and chill big room, by the way. Yes, hour and 30 minutes in. We have reached the 4th quarter of the first part of our show.
Right.
And it might be that for that. But yeah, we've all had very exciting lives this week.
We've all had you know.
Look at your artwork, Tika. Yes.
Yeah.
Zoom in on it, see?
Yes.
There we go.
Show her the babes. Show her the babes.
Okay. Okay. I don't know if I'll be able to do this really well. I don't want to.
It'll still be cool.
Is this in your house or like are you in your studio at different parts?
My studio's in my house. This is the sub level of the house.
Nice.
Studio. All right, let's see. I don't know if I can do this or not, but let's see. Here's one that I pulled back out. I started doing paper pieces again, and it reminded me of this piece that I was working on a little while ago. It's hard to do it. Like this is as close as I can get, unfortunately. And I can't do it backwards.
It's beautiful.
There's a portrait.
It's like the one that you gave King.
Kind of looks like Luana.
Oh yeah, you do have one of mine hanging on the wall there.
The hair.
No.
Moana?
Yeah, like
Moana's
that.
hair looks like mine.
No, it's shorter.
Moana?
Yeah. Anyway.
Her hair was shorter than yours.
Oh, wasn't it?
Isn't it?
No, it's like
No, it's same.
always wet and down to her back.
Here, I will show you what I've been working on today. Though I started working on some paper pieces again. Hold on,
Yeah.
Oh, paper pieces we can see close up.
Here, these will be easier to show. Here, the way I can do. For Durbar, some paper pieces.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, hey, it's scratching, DJ.
Uh-huh. Licking her lips. And then this one. So it's all kind of in this
so
So pretty.
Asia.
What's her name?
Yeah.
Suki.
But getting into more like glitch art style, you know what I mean? Kind of like scrambled codes. Wait, I can't see shit. Here.
I like that.
Oh,
I like that.
You gotta
Make prints of them.
Yeah, these are fun.
Yeah.
But like there's a lot going on in the white field even you can't really see. And so this is the one that I was working on today. Again, they go through so many different layers and then a lot of things get whited out as well. But there's 3 types of figures in this one that are coming into play.
I like your use of yellow and like pink and all of them.
Thanks. Yeah, I'm really liking that too. The way they kind of push and pull that pink and yellow. It's really nice. And then, like these mustardy yellows start coming in too. But
yeah, that's
just
really
flowing.
different stylistically, that's very different than
They're more simple than the other ones that you've done.
the ink. It almost looks like a block. What's that called? That ink block ink.
Rorschach.
Yes.
Yeah.
What's that called? Blotch tests or
Well,
something like that.
Rorschach.
The Rorschach test. Yeah, where like you just drop some ink in a folded piece of paper, close it, open it up. What do you see?
I see the Watchman. I say, who's watching the Watchman?
Yeah,
Yeah. So that's some new stuff from today. Without getting into paintings, but yeah. You know what though? Hold on 1 second. There's one painting. Hold on. There's one painting that kind of reminds me of you, Slay. Hold on.
Okay.
Hold on. But I was painted a long time ago, but I started pulling out and working on it again. I shouldn't say a long time ago. Like a couple months ago. But this one kind of has a slave vibe about her.
Yeah. Oh my God, she's a queen.
Yeah, she's a traveler. Kind of came down that little rainbow beam and moving through some weird
Oh
field.
my God.
Push it up to the screen again. Push it up to the closed camera again.
It's hard to see.
No, yeah. Push it up and then scan across slow. Yeah.
Talented.
Let's get across. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on.
See that?
She looks at peace. She doesn't even look.
Yeah, she looks like she's definitely traveling like, oh, it looks like you in Egypt, babes. Like that's a futuristic painting. Like that's like we might have to get that headdress.
Oh,
like that. That almost looks like a pyramid.
I'm gonna be an African travel print the whole time.
Love it.
Yeah.
So yeah,
I love that so much.
Traveler piece, yeah, dope.
But yeah, she kind of after I met you, she kind of reminded me of you. I was like, hey, I just met her the other night.
How about the? So we did a photo shoot with her.
Yes.
In the Black Cat Moan shirt that you rocked. It's your cut.
Mm-hmm.
She wore it backwards to put her spin on it, literally, and had a black, the simple black dress, the classic black dress.
Yes,
underneath.
I want to see that shoot. I saw the one image; it's amazing. I shared it with the other.
We did the one image. Instagram. So yeah, we went to that was from
that
little pub. Yeah, little pub we went to with a balcony view. But the shoot is awesome, and we need to spend some time and go through it. And there's a lot of the first shoot because she just had that on. I was like, let's do a shoot with the Black Cat Moan shirt, and then because it just looks so cool. It looks like kind of punk rock. I mean, it's definitely rocking. It's not punk rock. It's just rock. But it's great. She refs it great, and I just think it's a really great image. I think you're really gonna enjoy it. So we'll put it on hers. We'll share it with you for Black Cat Moan, and you can use it.
Yeah,
you can use it for promo. Redraw it, trace it, do your thing with it, monk it up.
Awesome. Oh, I snagged an image of it when I saw it. I screenshot when I saw it. I was going to bring it up to show. No, I can't find it.
Oh, yeah. I sent it to, let me see if I can put it in the.
You have it.
Well, in any case, it is, it's here. It's on IG at Mary Lee Faith. That's it. Yeah. Like that lens flare it looks like it's coming from the city, Yeah. I don't know how that happened, but it is very cool, happy accident. And
it has a Blade Runner vibe about it.
Yeah, I didn't pan up high enough,
like
but you can definitely tell it's a Black Cat Moan shirt. Is there a swipe to that? It says 1 of 2. Did we frame it differently?
Well, this is my screenshot. The other one was a really neat blurry one.
Oh, the second one's super blurry. Yeah, I had it framed correctly, but it's freaking blurry, right? I think we got it.
Oh man, anybody who knows like that's obviously a Black Cat Moan t-shirt.
Yeah, it's a dope shot.
There's no doubt about it. It's a great shot.
It's a cool shot. Either way, any way you cut it,
yeah, that'll be a good. Who knows?
But yeah, the studio one turned out
single. Good image for a single. Definitely.
Tune in next week, and we should have a good selection of those ready to share.
Nice. Very hip.
We can definitely share those. A week's time. It's high priority because on her Instagram, the way the workflow is for promotion for social media is you create your Instagram, and when it's a lot easier when you're a cute girl to get followers.
And that's when Ad Hoc says, and I should know, I'm a cute girl.
I have a cute girl in my brain that looks like her, and I just manifest her.
That's right. I manifest.
Yeah, I'm not a cute girl, but she is.
Oh, don't say that about yourself.
Stop, you're silly. And super sexy.
I'm a cute girl. I'm a cute girl.
I love your hair. I love your purse. That happened to her, like, I swear to God, it was like 25 times this past Saturday. I was like,
That's
we're walking around and girls would stop. I was like, you're so cute. And she was like, you're so cute. And I'm like, this is what happens all the time when you're,
Your world's awesome.
Cute girl. Yeah. And I'm just standing there like observing, like, I feel like really
Does anybody want to say anything to me? No? Okay.
Does anybody want to say?
Good one, BB. Good one. Good one, BB. Oh, nailed it. Doesn't anyone want to say anything to me? Because I'm cute. Why is he getting all the attention?
I like pizza.
I love pizza.
What?
Like, don't worry, I'll get you another.
I'll take care of you, babe. I'll get you a nice slice.
You did too. Oh my gosh.
Oh,
funny.
Stuffy.
So
how is everybody's summer allergy, seasonal sinus? Has it been hitting anybody else? By the way, oh, thank goodness.
I don't got no allergies.
I've been all right.
I didn't either until I turned like fucking 44, and then I got allergies. I was like, no.
Yeah.
Why am I coughing? Why am I?
I don't think 4 is your lucky number.
Fucking years, really?
4 is not your lucky number. When you double down on it.
Yeah.
Master number 44. It just
nobody's lucky number is 4.
44.
No, nobody chooses
7.
Henry
44.
Ford. All right, Henry Ford. His lucky number is 4. Other than that,
Henry Ford.
Aha. Duh. Also, the 4th letter in the alphabet.
Right.
Oh wow, good observation. T. Super slick.
Math and letters. It's what I know.
That's what he's all
It's what
about.
you do. You're all about it.
Letters and letters.
Math and spelling.
The sorcerer. You just knew that. I have to go A B C D F G A B C D F G.
That's
but you only had to go 4.
I know the first
like,
4 are pretty good. I mean, they're called the ABCDs.
Yeah.
I got the first 4 down.
Not too fast. I was on E.
Yeah. Meow. Oh, so yeah, you know, it's I think we all got like a slight little like cold. It's like a summer cold, end of the cold. And so Balin got it in his chest and nose, his nose.
I hear it in your sinuses, or yeah.
Oh man, my nose was gushing the day before on Sunday before going to sing, and it was gushing. It was gushing like Sunday. And I was like,
man.
Yeah, it was coming up, and I'm like, I'll just be healthy tomorrow. I just got to be healthy tomorrow. I'm going to perform. I'm going to be healthy. And I was. And then the next day, just everything was like, all right, that's the best you can do.
You got to give up for the next 24 to 48 hours.
I got to give up. So
we held it back for the show. Now it's time for the nose to flow. Whoa.
Oh
yeah, that's just stuffed. No, I'm just stuffed. So
yeah, I definitely.
But it went through Balin brought, it went through our neighborhood kids anyway.
Right.
That's what happens when you have kids.
Absolutely, petri dishes playing together.
Weekend sidewalks and
little
swings and stuff.
Little walking petri dishes.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so that was
with legs.
That's what I said. So that's my point. School is starting next week, but everybody there's. I think they were saying the reports of the common cold and the flu were at an all-time low during pandemic. For the obvious reasons. People wearing masks. Yeah.
And now the masks are
off.
And
we don't want to shut down again.
No. And nobody likes wearing masks in public because you don't feel like we don't have the full communication. Like you can only see somebody from here.
I saw a fucking clip of this dude. I can't remember which channel. It was like on, I don't know, NBC or something. Where, there's certain states that are outlawing mask mandates in schools. Like Texas is not allowing individual schools to go, hey, we want the kids who are able to wear masks to wear masks. So they outlaw it. And they interview this kid's father.
Mm-hmm.
And his father says, they ask, why? Why are you so in favor of stopping schools from mandating masks? And he goes, well, it's basically just people taking away our rights. It's not their place to take away, our rights to force our children to wear a mask. This is still America. It's still America. And here's the thing. Wait. And now, wait. Listen to
Tiny
this
little
though.
square in a brain.
This is the part where he goes, still America though, right? No, I'll be honest with you. I'll be outright. I'll be forthright with you. My boy, he loves wearing a mask. He thought it was cool. He thinks it's very cool to wear a mask. He feels like he's a ninja. I told him, hey son, don't tell anybody that you like wearing a mask. Don't go telling people that. Because they don't need to know that you like wearing a mask. I'm just trying to teach him that it's his choice. And I was like,
I'm trying to teach him it's his choice. Don't tell anybody.
Which means it's my choice. As long as your choice is my choice, boy,
we're good.
We're good. Then you're living the American dream, son.
Made no kind of sense.
Yeah, no sense at all. He's just like, I'll be forthright with you. My boy loved wearing a mask. He thought
he loves wearing a mask.
He had
fun. But I'm gonna teach him that it's
I told him,
shitty.
hey son, don't tell people that. Don't tell people you enjoy.
Be afraid of what other people think of you.
I was like, you fucking.
It's the best thing for you.
How the fuck are you allowed to have a child, for Christ's sake?
Oh shit! Yes,
like that's right? A high level of stupidity. It's unbelievable.
Fucking asshole! You're holding back our progression as a planetary species. You fuck.
Love it or leave it, baby. Love it or leave it.
Unfortunately,
I'm talking about your body, not America. I'm not saying love it or leave it, America. I'm saying love your body or leave your body.
Leave your body. That's it. Yeah, exactly.
Love it or leave it.
Yeah, love it or leave it.
Well, I gotta say, like, at least the vaccine does exist, so that those of us who want it can get it, and those of them who want to fucking protest and shit,
they're gonna die.
They're gonna, it's gonna be Darwinism in an expanded. Unfortunately, they're the petri dishes with legs that are creating the fucking variants.
Mm-hmm.
And if they create enough of them,
the concern is that there'll be enough of them for long enough that a variant pops up that beats the vaccine.
That the vaccine doesn't recognize.
Right. And then we go
for a long enough period that it can overwhelm even a healthy person,
right,
or somebody who is vaccinated, that has that vaccine memory, because that's essentially what it is. It's like you have muscle memory. The vaccine's like I have a friend that hasn't gotten it. She has an elderly mother that's 77. She lives with and is superly concerned about. I'm like, but she's afraid that of a lot of things in life, and to an irrational degree, and it's like, here's the deal. It's like this, you either get exposed randomly to a live virus that has the ability to replicate itself and overwhelm your immune system, or you get injected by a dead virus that's basically the virus chopped in a bunch of pieces so that your body can freak out and then recognize it for the future.
Antibodies, yeah.
Yeah, but it's like it can't replicate. It does not have the ability to replicate. So yeah, you might get the flu symptoms for 8 hours, but that's the freaking pretty much the worst it's going to be.
I'm trying to shut down my life and everyone else's life, because these people want to pretend that there's like microchips in the vaccine.
Right.
So it's like if we're sending people to jail,
look, it's
when they don't pay their taxes,
magnetized.
We need to start doing that to people that don't get the vaccine, because you're not gonna kill me and you're not gonna prohibit me from doing what I want to do.
Or like risk, people that have immune deficient,
we had a discussion
you're unnecessarily endangering though because of your own stupidity and ignorance. There's a point where the government is responsible for shepherding its fucking people. Is it a slippery slope? Yes, it is. I've read many dystopias. I'm a fan of dystopia fiction.
Literature.
So I don't know about this one. I have to, honestly, I do lean towards the idea of Darwinism, social Darwinism in this case. And it sucks that there's people that we love in our family that don't have it.
Yeah.
I worry about that, you know?
I mean, Dave,
do what you want to do. You're like literally killing like innocent people. Like,
yeah, that's the threat, right? I mean, that's the threat.
This gentleman here passed over because of COVID at a very young age.
But the problem is when he passed over, there was no vaccine available when he passed over. He didn't have a freaking choice. Now we have a choice, but the problem is you have certain stations that literally care more about ratings and creating controversy, because controversy equals ratings. And they have the mass bullhorn, and they're fucking with people, getting to believe counterculture falsities, so that they keep them tuning in. And so we are in a dystopia right now. That is a prime element of dystopia. It's one of the first recipes to create a dystopia. Control the media. We've seen it in World War II. You know, and yeah, it's been proven. Like, you can mass brainwash dumb motherfuckers through social media that want to believe it. I'm sorry, anybody that's not vaccinated watching right now. I don't mean to call you a dumb motherfucker. That's not the point. But like, what I am saying is,
there's a bigger picture.
I don't mean to be negative. Yeah, I don't mean to be negative, but the reality is you're being manipulated, and like either get exposed to a or risk getting exposed to a live virus that has the ability to replicate at a rate that will override your natural ability to your natural immune system. Why would you do that? It's like,
I gotta play this. We gotta find a way to play this song, because it so ties in with everything we were just saying.
Can you read the lyrics instead of play the song?
I'm wondering if I share the lyrics page and play the music on another tab, so we're not showing any of the video, you just hear the music, will that work?
I've had
100%.
I've had stuff pulled. I have music in the background, and I've had all the audio stripped from my Twitch.
Wow.
And this is, when I was streaming every week.
Right.
It was a year ago.
They need to fix this. The fact is that we don't have our
Read the lyrics, though. Read the lyrics.
Until we monetize our station, YouTube should not censor it.
Presented.
Gotcha.
What's
the name of the piece you want to reference?
There's two. There's one called "Stick Up," and there's one called and that one I said, "Oh no." Yeah, there's one "Oh no," and there's one called "Stick Up."
Grandson.
Yeah, both by the same dude. But
wait. Why don't you just wait 8 minutes and then or let's just end that. Let's end early and then we'll do the other one. So,
okay.
Ebony and Ivory.
That's it.
We're like.
Encountered Farpoint. That was the cue.
Wizard Man!
What?
Coming from the Romanian desert.
No.
Bro.
I love it.
I
All right, now we have to close this one and start again.
So we have to shut down the whole stream.
Correct.
Open up a new stream.
Correct. One that will be deleted almost immediately after we play it.
All right. So,
thank you, everybody. Thank you for enjoying this Big Room After Dark.